Washington, this is VOA News. I'm David Forrest reporting more work on an agreement with Iran. Another meeting-packed day for nuclear negotiators in Vienna has pushed the Iran talks to the final hours ahead of a July 13th deadline. With no announcements made, U.S. and European diplomats worked through dinner late Sunday in an effort to resolve major outstanding issues. Meanwhile, on the TV program Fox News Sunday, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell said the deal may face skepticism in the U.S. Congress.
The administration chose to go down this path. We're going to be interested in things like, will the Iranians reveal their past research and development? What have they done in the past on this subject? Is it verifiable? Will we be able to look at all of their military bases?
Senator Mitch McConnell. Eurozone leaders met Sunday in Brussels for talks on finding a solution to the Greek financial crisis. Lisa Bryant takes a look.
With just hours to reach some sort of an agreement on the fate of Greece, leaders of the 19-member Euro currency union framed the talks in dramatic terms. Heading into the Brussels summit, European Union President Jean-Claude Juncker said he would fight until the last millisecond to reach a deal that keeps Greece in the Eurozone. Greek Prime Minister Alexis Tsipras said Athens is ready for what he called an honest compromise. Lisa Bryant, Paris.
The United States says it strongly condemns the recent al-Shabaab attacks on the Somali capital Mogadishu. At least 16 people were killed in attacks on 2 hotels on Friday. Mortar rounds were fired Friday at Mogadishu's former football stadium, which now serves as a key African Union base. No casualties reported in that attack. This is VOA News. A suicide bomber blew up his car near a security checkpoint in southeastern Afghanistan Sunday. A police official said at least 25 people were killed and dozens were wounded. Most of the victims are said to be civilians. Pope Francis wound up his week-long 3-nation visit to South America, celebrating Mass in Paraguay after visiting a poor neighborhood in Ascension. Hundreds of thousands of people gathered for the Sunday Mass on a huge swampy field called New Guanzu outside a military base. Mexico's notorious drug kingpin, Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, has escaped from a maximum security prison. It's his second escape in 14 years. A security official said Guzman, who headed the powerful Sinaloa cartel, was last seen late Saturday in the shower area of the Altiplano prison. He said Guzman escaped through a hole found underneath the shower. That hole connected to an elaborate 1.5-kilometer-long tunnel that led to a local town. The official also said 18 prison workers are being held for questioning. Burundi is postponing its presidential election for nearly a week. The postponement follows warnings by United Nations and African officials that the vote could spark violence in the politically tense country. Burundi's President Pierre Nkurunziza signed a decree Saturday to reschedule the vote from June 15th to July 21st. A suicide bomber in Chad has killed at least 14 people and wounded dozens. Authorities say a man dressed in a woman's burqa set off a bomb in a crowded market in Chad's capital, N'Djamena, on Saturday. The incident came just hours after Boko Haram attacked a settlement in Nigeria, killing at least 10 people there. Hundreds of workers demonstrated in Myanmar Sunday. They are demanding the government approve a higher minimum wage. The workers marched outside an industrial zone in the country's largest city of Yangon. China says 109 ethnic Uyghurs who were deported from Thailand last week were heading to Turkey, Syria, or Iraq to join Islamic militants. China defended the return of the group Saturday in response to international criticism that the Uyghurs would be abused upon their return. U.S. space researchers say they are thrilled by the images already being sent back by the New Horizons spacecraft as it gradually moves closer to Pluto. The probe will make its closest pass to Pluto Tuesday, when it will be about 12,500 kilometers from the surface. From the VOA News Center in Washington, I'm Dave DeForest.
That's the latest world news from VOA.